how you can make the students understand that networking means, is this only posting on social media or being active on social media like LinkedIn, or how you can just explain this networking or making connection from high profile speakers, from high profile like a corporate mentor.
So, I would, in terms of networking, I would say networking is not just only posting things on social media. So,
Many of
first
the
important,
students who don't, yeah, sorry to interrupt. Many of the students who are still freshers and don't have much ideas, exposure, they think that posting on social media, just posting CV profile on social media like LinkedIn, they think that this is network. Is this?
no, so networking, I would not say it's only just posting. It is basically
Yeah.
posting, commenting. I'm only talking about LinkedIn. In terms of professional networking, is basically on LinkedIn only. No Instagram, no Facebook, nothing. Only LinkedIn. So starting LinkedIn is very important. So posting, commenting, and then reaching out to people who have same similar interest as yourself is very important. So only posting and is nothing. You are just wasting your time over social media, and you are just letting go what you have got, what good LinkedIn platform and what networking platform you have got. You are wasting that. So there are major three aspects: commenting, posting, and connecting with people. Connecting is very important. If you're not connect with your like-minded people on LinkedIn, that you're wasting your energy over LinkedIn.
Okay, that's really valuable knowledge for the students. And the last question that I have, would you like to share about any specific faculty mentor or course at DSPSR that had lasting impact on your journey?
So there were multiple, ma'am. I would not say one. There were multiple of them who has been my mentor, I would say. So starting with Ajay sir, obviously he was the one. I interacted with Simran ma'am there, Mani ma'am, Manpreet sir, Mukta ma'am. There were multiple of them which mentored me and helped me to grow in my career. So
Okay, now I am done. Anyone wants to ask any questions? Put your questions
Yeah,
on
I was
chat
asking,
box. Or...
I don't know whether you can hear me or not.
Okay, okay,
Can
now
you
sir,
hear me
you are
now?
audible.
yeah, you are
Yes,
audible
sir.
now, sir.
Actually, I'm a cantonment area, the connectivity gets lost in this, the Dhaula Kuआं से जब आप निकलते हो.
Yes, sir.
So if I get, again, the connection is lost, then you may continue. Somebody else may ask. My question was regarding, national policy on innovation and startup for higher education institutions is there. Like we have now the national education policy, which is 2020. It is prior to that, national policy on innovation and startup, which allows students to have their own startup while they are students, faculty members to join them, or faculty members can have startup and students and others can join them. Institution can have a stake in that. So if there is something like that, would you like to be mentor for that part of that team, or would you like to invest in such ventures which are coming out from
Why not,
DSPSR?
sir? Why not?
And do you have some idea which you would like the students to work on?
So ideas, I would say there is multiple things which are going on. Innovations in terms of AI is going on right now. That's taking a boom. So anybody is thinking about AI right now, getting AI into multiple things which are not being transformed in AI. There are multiple things right now. So designing is already done in designing through AI is done. Chat GPTs you are seeing, you are using day by day. Everybody is using ChatGPT, and there are multiple websites you are already getting designed through AI. So st- find something which is more towards not being used. The AI is not being used in that field. You can try that and come up with multiple ideas. There are multiple of them, multiple product ideas as well.
So would you like to come physically to address as a speaker in the entrepreneurship development cell for some idea generation exercise or things like that? Would you like to do that?
Why not? Why not, sir?
So, what should be the structured way for inculcating entrepreneurial spirits amongst the youngsters, those who are not yet thinking about entrepreneurship? I know one body called Enactus,
Enact.
which allow we have in our University of Delhi in some of the departments and colleges. Our department also has. I was faculty advisor there a long time back. So they allow students to do an exercise where they make others entrepreneurs. That means those who can't think of even 2 times square meal to have, to inculcate spirit of entrepreneurship amongst them, create an ecosystem where they can perform. I have so many examples which I can give of Enactus successful projects that they have done. So that is for others, for developing entrepreneurship skills in others. Now
Yes.
for students to themselves lead, do you think there should be some steps that should be followed by an individual on the one hand and by the college or the institution on the other hand, two separate tracks?
Two separate. So in terms of individual, I would say individuals need to just that majorly the read. Reading is one of the most important part in developing some good startups. Reading about startups and getting to know what startups are doing and what they are getting into, what exactly new technologies they are getting into. So that's basically things for an individual which they can read and then inculcate things. And in terms of organization, I would say, as TSPSR is concerned, we can just have an entrepreneurship cell in which, like for example, they can have a weekly session discussing different startups, how they have grown, and then in terms of like 3 years of time or a year's time, they can get if they have any ideas, they can work on that idea with some kind of mentors which we can have from our alumni network. So we can assign a alumni network or a alumni single alumni to a person. They can get into that field. They if they have idea, they can grow that idea with that alumni who have that similar interest, and then they can pitch that idea to I would say a body, and then we can further proceed that idea in terms of government grants or any angel investors or something of that sort.
And what ecosystem the institution should have?
Not in terms of ecosystem, just I would say suggest that have a class or a lecture in terms of if anybody is interested in terms of entrepreneurship, we can have a weekly session kind of thing, 1 hour session weekly. That would just because listening to other people is very important in developing your startup or something like that, I would say.
So, which role models do you suggest that we should, bring them on board for this kind of an exercise? Those who can ignite or inspire young minds to have their own startups.
So, not in terms of very big ones. We can just explore our alumni network who are doing good in terms of business. They can be a mentor or they can be a speaker. They can come and speak for like a hour. But what I prefer would need it needs to be an offline session, not an online session, because getting into an offline session is more impactful rather than doing it an online thing, because when people are sitting face to face, you can just uh, get to know them what they are exactly thinking.